Ini ada kartu garansi 1 tahun ya. Terus tadi juga dapat bonus softcase. Ya softcase transparan yang biasa lah. Oke lah, nggak usah lama-lama, langsung aja di unboxing. Di sini masih segel, green pill. Pertama di sini ada unitnya, iPhone XR. Taruh dulu. Terus ada kabel data. Ini kabel Type-C to Lightning. Terus di sini ada kertas-kertas. Desain by Apple in California. Isinya kayak panduan-panduan singkat gitu. Minimalis banget ya. Antara minimalis dan pelit sih. Terus ada SIM ejector. Tulisan-tulisan gitu, bahasa Indonesia. Dan ada stiker Apple. Cuma dapat 1. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Jadi bener ya, nggak ada adaptor dan juga earpods-nya. Bener-bener paket hemat. Jadi inilah yang di dalam box dari iPhone XR 2.255.000. Kena potongan jadi cuma 2.173.000. Lumayan lah waktu promo event 10-10. Oke, langsung aja lah di unboxing. Di dalam boxnya, pertama ada box lagi, yang isinya cuma ada kertas panduan singkat. Aduh, kirain ada apaan sampai dikasih box gini. Lanjut, ada handphonenya. Wih, cakep nih. Taruh dulu. Lalu ada stiker email. Nah, ini nih, dapat SIM card dari M3 yang katanya ada paket bundling 36 GB. Gak tahu udah harganya berapa. Ya, semoga aja bener dan murah. Tapi di tempat saya M3 sinyalnya kurang. Terus ada kabel data, udah USB Type-C. Mantap. Ada SIM ejector. Dan ada adaptor dengan output maksimal 9 volt 1,67 ampere atau 15 watt. Ya, lumayan sih untuk sekelas Samsung dikasih adaptor kayak gini. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi, jadi inilah yang di dalam box dari Samsung Galaxy.
And have a look. I'll have the info regarding the pricing and availability etc. in the YouTube description area. So let's open up the box. So this just comes out and we get this. This is surprising. We never used to see this. So he's making your smartphone smarter. So it has that Arbo hub, that AI assistant that I was talking about. So they have that. That's what it is. So let me keep that to the side. And we have the smartphone itself in this. And it does have some weight, and I believe it has a stainless steel coating or something like that. And it also has wireless charging. This is very surprising. I didn't expect wireless charging in these mid-range smartphones. And also I've heard that the face unlocking, it also has IR emitter, so it will work in pitch darkness. So that's what it is. And as you can see, IR face unlock, it says over here. So let's keep this to the side for now, and let's see what else do we get in the box. So we have a box within a box, and we have a screen guard also, some paperwork, warranty guide and all those things. Let me keep these things to the side. We get the SIM ejector tool here, and we have a lot of boxes. I don't know why like this. So we also have a headset, a cable, and a wow, OT. So it's having a USB Type-C cable side. As you can see, looks like it doesn't have the headphone jack, so we get an adapter here, USB Type-C. Nice to see USB Type-C at least on this one. And we also have a headset. I didn't expect that. So as you can see, in your style headset that you are having. And again, it also has buttons here to take or end calls. And this might be the charging brick. And as you can see, the charging brick is not that big, guys. It's a 5 volt 2 amp charger, so a regular charger that we are getting. So let's keep these things to the side. And
1 megapiksel, ada Wi-Fi, Bluetooth versi 4.0, dan Dolby Digital Plus. Wih, mantap nih, ada Dolby Digital Plus-nya ya. Oke, nggak usah bertele-tele, nanti dikira sok asik. Jadi langsung aja di unboxing. Di dalamnya ada handphonenya. Taruh dulu. Terus ada wadah. Di dalamnya ada kartu garansi, informasi keselamatan, dan panduan pengguna. Lanjut ada stiker email, ada kabel data, masih micro USB ya. Dapat earphone, dan ada charger atau adapter. Outputnya 5 volt 2 ampere. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Jadi inilah yang ada di dalam box dari Huawei Ascend Mate.
At large paper chamber. As I've told you, this is the 12 GB variant. So let's open this up now. And here is the box. Actually a pretty big box. It says Redmi by Xiaomi. So what does this have? I think so it will have, okay, SIM ejector tool is there and some paperwork and a case. So glad to see at least they are continuing to bundle the case. It's a transparent plastic kind of a case, TPU kind of a case. You just keep that to the side. And here is the device itself. They've sent us in the white. I'm not a big fan of white colored phones. They should have sent the other color, but yeah, this is what it is. And let me just remove all this. So the back is also glass. So that's an interesting thing. I thought that will be like plasticky kind of a thing, and this is actually metallic, guys. So this is interesting. This is not plastic or anything. This is actually metallic, and there is also a a metallic rim. So that's what it is. We'll come back to the device later on. Of course, it has a AMOLED screen, and this is the big massive charger. That's a 120 watt charger. So glad to see they are bundling. They say that the cost of this charger is almost 3,000 rupees, and it's a Type A, and this will be the Type C cable. So use this cable to charge. So that's what we get in the box.
I guess they are. So let's go ahead and get this back here tore off. Go ahead and pull it out of the box here. So we got a really nice cool pad box here. Shows the website right there. So I'm kind of liking the way this box is looking. Let's go ahead and open up this box here. And on top here, you will see the phone. We'll go ahead and pull it out to the side there and see what else comes in the box. So you have a micro USB charging cable there, as well as your wall adapter and It does come with a removable battery, so kind of nice to see that there in a way. Some people like to see a removable battery, some don't really care. I think it's kind of cool to have a removable battery still. So yeah, that's pretty much all that comes in the box here. So let me get all this cleaned up and we will take a look at the phone. Okay, so
Ek Jepang atau Docomo. Tapi kata seller, barangnya ini mulus dan normal. Saya pilih yang full set karena ya biar asik aja unboxingnya. Oke, daripada lama-lama langsung aja di unboxing. Di dalamnya ada handphonenya. Saya pilih warna putih. Kenapa? Karena kalau yang bodinya plastik glossy gini, warna putih itu nggak terlalu terlihat kotor karena sidik jari. Selanjutnya ada headsetnya seperti ini. Dan dapat earbudnya juga 2 buah. Ada kabel data Type-C sepanjang 1 meter. Lalu ada kepala charger atau adapter dengan outputnya 5 volt 0,85 ampere. Kecil juga ya. Dan terakhir ada kitab-kitabnya. Menurut saya, untuk aksesoris, box, dan kitab-kitabnya ini bukan original dari bawaan handphonenya.
Open this up and have a look. And in fact, the front facing camera also on this one is supposed to be a dual front facing camera, so of course it should be really good for selfies. And initial impressions, again, it's having an in-display fingerprint scanner, so AMOLED screen it has to be. And first thing I would say, looks, again, in terms of looks, it has that 3D design, curved 3D design. So in terms of looks, definitely looks very, very good. And in fact, it does not weigh also that much. Again, I like the color, guys. And if you notice, from this angle, it's looking like, this golden color. But if I tilt it, it changes the color. So they have done it really, really well. So it plays around with this one. In fact, they call this a fluorite AG glass. So gives a very cool different shades of color, as you can see. I hope the camera is able to capture it, but in person it looks very cool. And this Pro version, the main camera is a, in fact, if I recall, yes, it is just 171 grams. So let's see what else do we get in the box. Fortunately, looks like we get some stuff in the box. So you also get a case, a transparent case, so that's nice. A bunch of paperwork. What is this? This is like, okay, safety. And so bunch of paperwork and all those things. I'll just keep that to the side. You get a fast charger. This is actually a 44 watt flash charge. That is a fast charger that they call. So it's pretty big, as you can see. Type A port, and this will be the cable Type A to Type C port. We also get a SIM ejector tool, and luckily we are getting a headphone jack and a proper 3.5mm headphone jack we are getting. Oh, that's actually cool, and glad to see they have bundled the earphones also, because that's becoming a big rarity.
Versi luar. Biar tidak penasaran, langsung aja kita unboxing buat HP-nya. Pertama di sini kita dapat satu unit HP-nya. Ini warna blue atau biru dongker. Untuk belakangnya lumayan keren juga. Kita taruh dulu. Selanjutnya di sini ada box putih. Kita coba buka. Di sini dapat SIM ejector. Di dalamnya ada selembar buku, dan ini ternyata user guide ya, atau buku manual. Untuk buku manualnya seperti ini. Lanjut lagi, di dalamnya ada adapter charger ya, warnanya warna putih. Ini lumayan sedikit berat, entah ori atau KW. Kalau ragu-ragu mending ganti aja chargernya. Selanjutnya di sini kita dapat kabel USB atau kabel chargernya ya. Ini masih pakai tipe B atau micro. Kita cek juga belakangnya, dan di sini kosong ya. Jadi paket penjualannya hanya segitu.
As you can see, it's having 120 hertz display, full HD plus. It's going to have a 6.8 inch screen and a triple camera setup, 50 megapixel. This camera setup is very similar to the Moto G31. So here it is. And regarding the pricing, guys, as far as I know, this will come only in one variant with 4 gigabytes of RAM as of now, and the pricing will be 14,999. So the pricing is very attractive for a 5G handset with 12 bands of 5G, guys. So let's just keep it. And again, the case was there, and we have it in this blue color. The back is plastic, guys, and let's just remove this. Say it's 5G inch screen, guys. And this one is also having a 5000 milliamp hour battery. So let's see what else will be the paperwork and SIM ejector tool. For example, yeah, that and some paperwork. I'll just keep that to the side. That also, and again, here also we are getting a 20-watt fast charger, guys, and in the international market it's a 10-watt charger. So at least we are getting a 20-watt charger, and this will be your Type A to Type C cable. So that's what we get in the box. I'll just keep in India. So let's see what else do we get. I think so the headphones have changed in this Indian retail unit, but let's just open it up. And as you can see, we still get this cleaning cloth, and if I recall, because this is a fingerprint magnet and this is in the black color. Sadly in India we are just getting it in two colors, that is the black and this is silver one. This is the black. Let me just slide it. It can slide out, I guess. Yes, it can just slide out like this. So this is the black color. This is the IMI sticker. I'll just take that out so that I can give you a better idea. So yeah, so this is how it looks, and we don't have that BNO now. And some accessories and stuff. It'll have the SIM ejector tool and other paperwork, as you can see, SIM ejector tool and all those things. I'll just keep this to the side for now. And this is the power brick. Good thing is that this is a Qualcomm quick charger that they are giving, and it supports 9 volts and 5 volts of output, as you can see. So indeed a fast charger, Qualcomm quick charging 3. And this is a high-end smartphone. So again, it's Type C connector that you are getting. Let's see the headsets that we are getting. So this might be different from the international variant. Let's just take out headset. And yeah, it doesn't have the B&O branding, and this is LG branded ones. The earlier LG headsets that I used last year were also good, so I'll definitely test out this one and see how they are. And this is plasticky. It has plus minus, so you can adjust the volume, and a button to take or end calls, and a microphone is also integrated. The cable is a braided cable that you're getting with the right angled connector, and a pair of extra earbuds. So that's what you're getting in the box. Let me keep that to the side.
sama sellernya, kayak di video sebelumnya. Ya udahlah, biar bisa mastiin, langsung aja di unboxing. Di dalamnya pertama ada unitnya. Nah, ini bener ya, Nokia N9. Taruh dulu. Lanjut, ada kertas panduan singkat, tapi kayaknya ini untuk handphone yang berbeda ya. Terus ada stiker IMEI, kalau ini benar Nokia N9, made in Finland katanya. Lalu dapat earphone, dapat kabel data, lumayan tebel nih kabelnya. Ada charger juga yang dibungkus kayak plastik obat, untuk outputnya 5 volt 1,3 ampere. Dan dapat SIM ejector juga. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi, jadi inilah isi box dari Nokia.
Let's go ahead and open the box and see how the phone looks and what else comes in the box. Right, so we get the phone right here. Let's get this out. We'll leave that aside for a couple of seconds. So in the box here, we do have a couple of stickers, IMEI stickers, probably for warranty reasons. A few instructions on how to insert the SD card, a safety guide, and some warranty information. Alright, so we have one of these straps, but let's see what else. So in here we have the charger and a USB cable.
Normal resminya itu 1.349.000. Untuk link pembeliannya ada di deskripsi dari video ini ya. Oke, saya udah penasaran sama isi dari Infinix Hot 10 Play ini, jadi langsung aja di unboxing. Di dalamnya, pertama ada handphonenya. Taruh dulu. Pantesan tadi boxnya koclak ya. Ternyata di dalamnya nggak ada penyekatnya gitu. Terus ada kabel data, masih micro USB ya. Ada adaptor atau charger, outputnya masih 5 volt 2 ampere. Ada SIM ejector, yang nggak tahu kenapa, kalau saya unboxing handphone Infinix, itu SIM ejectornya diplastikin kayak gini ya. Terus ada apa nih? Duit? Oh, ini X-Club Gold Coin Bank. Dapat screen protector. Sayang banget belum dipasangin ya. Harus pasang sendiri nih. Dan dapat cash. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi ya. Jadi inilah yang ada di dalam. 13 megapiksel dual kamera, RAM-nya 4 GB, storage-nya 64 GB, dan warnanya biru laser. Oh iya, dapat kartu perdana dari M3 Indosat ya. Ada paket bundling khusus Realme. Untuk harganya ini, saya beli di flash sale resminya, 1.799.000. Dan ikutan flash sale-nya juga gampang ya, nggak ada drama juga. Untuk link pembeliannya ada di deskripsi video ini. Oke, langsung aja di unboxing. Di dalamnya, pertama ada wadah bertuliskan Feel the Power, Narzo by Realme. Isinya ada SIM ejector, panduan pengguna, dan garansi. Lalu ada handphonenya, taruh dulu. Terus ada kabel data yang udah USB Type-C, dan adapter dengan output maksimal 9 volt 2 ampere atau 18 watt. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi, jadi inilah yang ada di dalam box.
Assume it's going to come as a bundle before too long here. It comes with 128 gigabytes of storage. It also takes a micro SD card as well. It's got a pretty large 12.7-inch LCD display at 2944 by 1840 resolution with up to 144 Hz refresh rate, 6.9 millimeters thin, and weighs about 620 grams. It's got Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3. The Tap Pen Plus kind of reminds me of an
Berapa bahasa? Oke, biar tidak penasaran dengan HP-nya, di sini kita coba unboxing buat box HP-nya. Pertama di dalamnya kita dapat unit HP-nya. Untuk unitnya masih diplastikin nih, mantap. Ditaruh dulu. Di sini dapat juga handset, mantap. Ini masih plastikan ya. Di dalamnya di sini dapat kepala adapter charger, dapat juga kabel data USB. Terakhir untuk isinya di sini kita dapat buku-buku. Untuk buku-bukunya di sini ada 3. Udah isinya segitu aja, jadi gak ada bonus kartu memorinya ya. Kita rapihkan dulu.
This device comes with a 16 GB of internal storage, while I had, which means this is the 2 GB of RAM device. Now this is what the other information which is mentioned here. Let's open up the package and show you what all comes within the same. So first off, here is the smartphone. Let's put this on the side. Again, this is the silver variant. Let me just put this on the side. Then you have this SIM card ejector pin, along with which there are some information booklets within the same. So you'll have some information booklets here which are hosted within this small package. Then there's this micro USB cable, the Mizu power adapter. Again, not much of information given here, but that's what is given here. And there's also this information that there's no earphones within the package. So that's what which you get within this package itself.
Shadow Grey dengan varian RAM 6GB, ROM 64GB. Untuk harganya saya nggak menduga juga nih kalau handphone ini dibanderol mulai dari 3.100.000, tapi lewat flash sale. Untungnya saya dapet nih di flash sale pertamanya. Nah, apa benar handphone ini tuh sebagus yang diomongin? Langsung aja di unboxing. Di dalamnya seperti biasa ada kartu ucapan dari Bang Alvin, lalu ada kotak kuning bertuliskan Poco yang isinya ada SIM ejector, panduan pengguna, dan dapat case yang warnanya transparan kayak gini. Lanjut ada unitnya, Poco X3 NFC. Terus ada kabel data USB Type-C, ada warna oranye-oranye gitu. Sekarang kayaknya kabel data itu dalamannya berwarna-warni ya. Dan ada adaptor yang ukurannya gede banget, dengan output maksimal 33 watt. Mantap. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Jadi inilah yang ada di baterainya 4000 mAh, ada fingerprint dan face unlock. Saya beli handphone ini dari toko online, Blibli, di Alcatel Official Store. Karena di situ harganya lebih murah dan gratis ongkir juga. Jadi lumayan. Untuk harganya, ini 1.567.000 dan link pembeliannya ada di deskripsi video ini. Oh iya, dapat kartu perdana nih. Dapat 2 lagi. Yang pertama dari Tri dan yang kedua dari Smart Friend. Oke, saya udah penasaran sama isi dan handphonenya, jadi langsung aja di unboxing. Di dalamnya, pertama ada handphonenya. Taruh dulu. Terus ada SIM ejector. Ada sertifikat garansi, informasi keamanan dan garansi, dan quick start guide. Lalu dapat screen protector. Sayang banget nggak langsung dipasangin ya. Kalau pasang sendiri kan ribet. Dapat softcase juga. Lalu masih dapat earphone, tipenya in-ear. Ada kabel data yang masih micro USB. Dan ada charger atau adapter. Outputnya 5 volt 2 ampere atau 10 watt. Udah nggak ada apa-apa lagi. Jadi inilah yang ada di dalam box.
Front facing camera with LED flash. Let's check out the contents in the box. The retail box has been opened. Here is the smartphone. Inside the box you get a micro USB cable, normal earphones, a 2-pin wall charger with the output of 5 volt 1 amp. Solo has also provided a screen protector. There is a warranty certificate.
Focus M810 device, and this is a review unit, so it was opened earlier also, and you might get a little bit different stuff. As you can see, we don't even have a chargers, but this is the micro USB. This is the device itself, and it says that it has a metallic design, and it is 6.9 mm thick. So let's take this out, and it has the glass over here. Looks some pamphlets, but these are in Chinese. So, and it has the glass over here. Looks cool. Let's see what else. And these are some pamphlets, but these are in Chinese. So again, doesn't make any sense. Maybe the retail unit that you guys would get would be in English, and I don't get anything else. They should have been something else, but again, as this is a review unit, nothing was there. So let's
I'm going to fill you in on both the good and the bad, of course, with this phone, but first things first, let's just quickly unbox it so you know what's included. After slicing into the package and sliding off the sleeve, you'll first sift through this very pink package that has a SIM ejector tool, a stack of paperwork, including a quick start guide, and there's also a USB-A to USB-C cable you can use for charging the phone, though I would recommend using a USB-C to USB-C cable, of course, with a proper 15-watt USB-C charging brick. That way you'll get the fastest charging speeds this phone supports. Here is the Rebel 7 itself. It comes in one color, this sort of off-white shade, and that's everything that comes in the box. No charging brick or anything else.
Range or high-end TVs, they may be both, and it may even be lower range, I guess you can call them. They make TVs, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, they never really made phones until this one, at least that I know of. I have never heard of them making phones except for this one. I may be wrong. One of you hardcore TCL fans is gonna blow me up in the comment section. Please don't do that. But I'm not an expert on TCL, so just saying. All I know is that this is the only phone I've heard of that they've made, and it cost around $30, $30 or $40 depending on where you are. I believe this phone is a few months old. I don't know how old, but I finally got it, and I'm going to check it out today. But anyways, here's the device itself, and okay. It already has the back cover installed, and I wonder if this has a removable battery. It may not. I don't know, I'll have to get to that later, but I'm gonna take that off. And here, I'll let you listen to this. Hold on. Yes. Oh, it's already turning on. I didn't mean to do. Anyways, let's put this to the side. And let's see what else is in the box. So we have a manual. Goodbye. Here we have another manual. Goodbye. Here we have the charger brick, as well as the charging cord. Not good quality, but I mean, hey, it's a cheap phone. Here's the brick. By the way, I believe this phone is made by Alcatel. Even though it's branded under TCL, I still think it's made by Alcatel, if I'm not mistaken, and also according to this. But yeah, so a few things about this phone. This phone comes on Android 8.1. the US on AT&T and T-Mobile. Looks like we have some tape here. Okay. Some software. Getting started. Pretty big user's guide. Let's see what it looks like. Color, no color, unfortunately. That's okay. Here's the device. We'll look at that in a minute. Here's a battery. It is 1,530 milliamp hours. That's pretty big for a smaller device like this. USB, which uses, yes, mini USB on the other end. That's good. Not proprietary. Headphones. And of course, a charger with a different plug. Nice packaging for a Toshiba device. Alright. Here's the device. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Let's see what's inside the box. Looks like everything is inside of this part. And in the bottom we have some software, warranty, and a user guide not in color. Okay. Let's see what we get inside of this. Okay, so you have to open it from the bottom here. And inside we have, looks like headphones, and what is this? It's a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And here's the sync cable, which uses mini USB. Excellent. Charger. And let's see how big the battery is. Hopefully the battery is large, because we're going to need a lot of power to power such a large screen. 1,320 milliamp hours. That's not as big as I would have thought. And we have a cover for the battery. Alright, so let's take a look at the device. I'm going to zoom in.
These are just some of the main specs. However, before we talk more about that, let's do a quick unboxing. In the box we have a manual, a warranty card, and a bunch of other information and instructions. One extra tempered glass screen protector. The phone has already one pre-installed. Next we have one SIM tray pick and a hand strap. One yellow color charging cable with USB Type-C on both sides. And a 66 watt power adapter. With it we can charge the phone up to 52% in just 30 minutes. Now, before we continue with the phone, let's first do a quick unboxing of the armor case and the endoscope, as we will be testing them later in the video. The armor case is a very useful accessory. In the box we have a manual that shows you how to use the case. We have a rotatable back clip and a carabiner, both of which can be used to attach the case with the phone to a belt or a backpack. The armor case is sold separately, but I definitely recommend it. Another useful accessory is the endoscope. It's an IP67 waterproof with a length of 2 meters. We have LED lights on the front with adjustable brightness and a bunch of other accessories such as magnet and reflection mirror. More on all that later when we test it. Now back to the phone.
The phone is 150 euros in Europe, and this is it. This is the Wico Rainbow. As I said, a youthful phone with a colorful case and a lot of variations of this color. The Wico phones are youthful, they're made for the young people, they're very colorful, and the prices are low, so they can afford it. The brand Wico comes from Marseille, the town in France. It was founded in 2011, this brand. And now let's see what's inside the box. We have a charger here, we got the USB cable, we've got the manual for the Wico Rainbow, and a pair of headphones that looks quite nice. And finally, some adapters for the SIM. We have adapters for the micro SIM, adapters for the nano SIM even. So they're welcome, because I haven't seen many brands offering such a...
The designer top resembles the original Lava1s design, and at first instant it looked like this is the screen guard for the phone, but it is just a design. Let me cut the laminated plastic sheet. Now here it is, the first look of Lava1s. This is Lava1s in golden color with full metallic body, 3GB RAM, 32GB internal storage, 13 megapixel rear camera and 5 megapixel front camera, mirror surfaced fingerprint sensor, 5-inch bezel-less screen, full HD display. Here are some instructions on how to insert SIM card, which I will show you shortly. By the way, the phone is giving a premium look and its screen is looking just awesome. Let me see what else is there in the box. This is the SIM card tray remover. This is the guide on how to use the phone, which will now land directly into the dustbin. This is the USB-C type cable. We will see it later. Oh, it's not opening right now. This is the charging adapter. The LETV logo is printed on the charger. Here is the technical description of the charger. 5 volt, 2.7 ampere, quick charge adapter. Let me see what else is there in the box. No, this is not removable.
So in this video, let's go ahead and unbox it and take a quick look. First, we have the Gionee AM Marathon M5 itself. Let's set that aside for the time being. As it's the norm these days with Gionee, we have a flip cover included. Fits quite nicely with the M5. Next up, we have the warranty card and a quick start guide. A screen protector, a SIM ejector tool, a micro USB cable for charging and data transfer, Gionee's own in-ear earphones, and finally, a travel adapter. This is a 5V 2A travel adapter, by the way. So now let's get back to the Marathon.
Box and opens up like this. A fancy type of a box. Says Monster inside. 7 it says. I don't know what 7 specifies. But here is a SIM ejector tool, some paperwork and all these things. Here are the SAR values for your reference, guys. As you can see, 0.97 for the head and 0.76 for the body. So that's pretty good. I'll just keep that to the side here. And here is the handset itself. That says IQ. Okay, this entire thing comes out like this. Some IMI stickers and all these things. Just keep that. Oh, so we do get a case. So it's a transparent case that you're getting, guys. as you can see, and this will be your USB Type-C cable, and this is the massive brick, and this is actually a 66 watt fast charger, that is flash charger, and it's Vivo branded flash charger that we are getting, so that's actually nice.
Model, and then it does tell you what it includes here. So it includes the Pixel 6a USB-C charging cable, quick switch adapter for data transfer, does say it requires Google account internet access, and or paid subscription for some features. And the box is very similar to iPhone, so you do have little pull tabs instead of just using a knife. So we just pull the tab here, pull the other one here, and then we can open it up like so. And we're greeted with our Pixel 6a on the top, and gotta say it's absolutely beautiful. Loving that color scheme we have there. Putting it off to the side, we have, in addition to that, we have our charging cable, which is USB-C to USB-C. We also have our data transfer adapter here, so it does have a USB-A to USB-C. And then we also have Pixel Google Tensor, and we have our SIM eject tool on the very back here. And we have our documentation right here. And we do have a sticker on the front. So
this cost me about $6. It's a Sanyo Katana on Sprint. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's turn on the phone.
Yang punya layar 5 inch berpanel IPS dan konektivitas 3G. Nah, yang ini speknya jauh lebih mantap dan harganya malah lebih murah. Dan ini dia handphonenya, Sharp Aquos SH04H yang saya beli di toko online dengan harga 120.000. Ini setelah saya beli stoknya langsung habis, mungkin unitnya cuma ada sedikit. Tapi untuk link pembeliannya tetap saya sertakan di deskripsi. Silahkan dicek aja, siapa tahu restock lagi. Dan yang didapatkan itu cuma ada unit handphonenya aja, atau batangan.
about you, but I like this phone. I like the look of it. We got tips, hints, and shortcuts, and some other information in a package here. Here's the phone. Apparently it's on. It says battery low. Underneath, we have, if I can get in here, a few things in here. Here we have, a dock. Like some kind of a dock charger. Yes, it's a nice little dock. Huh, how about that? Didn't even know that was in there. I'm guessing you would attach it somehow. Yeah, okay, on the back we have two little contacts here, which fit to the contacts on the dock itself, and it just sits like that. And then I guess it charges your phone. The only thing else in the box is the charger. That's it. Well, here's the
types of abuse in terms of key scratching, falling on rocks, falling on pavement, seeing how this screen actually takes a beating, and then maybe compare other devices to it, like Corning Gorilla Glass 3. And this also gives you a great idea of how strong actual sapphire crystal. Now, before we get into the unboxing, I want to give a quick shout out to Best Buy Mobile for giving us devices. This phone is definitely not the prettiest device. You could probably say that. It's pretty hefty in terms of what it looks like. It looks like a phone that the military uses. We have actual hard buttons, kind of like the Samsung Galaxy S5 Active and all the other devices that have an active rating. Again, this one is IP58 rated, which means it can withstand up to 3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. And then on the back, we have an 8-megapixel camera. We also have an LED flash, and internally a 3100 milliamp hour battery. It is non-removable, which means, well, again, you can't take it out. Let's go ahead and switch this guy on. The power switch is actually on the top right-hand corner. Boot up while we take a look what else comes inside the box. All right, product and safety warranty guides. You got a bunch of different manuals you're never looking at. More manuals. More manuals. Okay. Got your micro USB cable, and we also have your AC wall works. And yep, and just your, that's about it. Nothing else inside that box.
Biar tidak penasaran dengan tabletnya, di sini kita buka dulu dari dusbox-nya. Ya, jadi ini adalah tablet Android Fujitsu M532 Stylistic. Tablet yang mempunyai layar 10 in ini saya beli murah hanya 300.000. Pertama di sini kita cek dari kelengkapannya. Di sini kita dapat adapter charger seperti ini. Ini sudah menyatu ya dengan kabelnya. Untuk tipe chargernya ini tipenya seperti ini. Ini model gepeng ya. Ini bukan micro USB ataupun Type C. Buat chargernya sendiri ini agak beda sendiri nih. Dan ini buat adapternya sendiri ini dari Fujitsu. Ini original. Oke, kita taruh dulu buat chargernya. Berikutnya di sini kita dapat case. Case-nya seperti ini ya. Di sini buat tabletnya sendiri ini masih terbungkus bubble. Buat packingnya ini benar-benar aman sekali. Kita coba buka lagi buat packing bubble-nya. Lanjut di sini kita cek
option as well. Now let's go ahead and unbox this. So we have a little pull tab here where you sort of have to destroy the box to open it. So let's go ahead and pull this open. There we are. And then we'll slide out the phone case. So it's a completely different experience, similar to the phone 1, and you have to destroy the box in order to open it. And you can see here's the phone, and then we have a little SIM card ejector tool, a nice clear one here, and also we have a cable in here that has some nice clear plastic on it, USB-C to USB-C. That looks really great. I know this took a while for them to create as well, and you can see it says nothing here. It's upside down, but there we have it. Now, if we take the phone out, it says on the front, Earth First, Phone 2 has 53 parts made with sustainable materials. Its packaging is plastic free. Let's go ahead and open this up. See if we can remove this here. And it looks like we're basically going to have to destroy it to remove this, but that's okay. And we'll take the phone out. I don't normally destroy packaging like that, but there we have it, and that's the phone itself. So let me set the packaging aside, and we'll take a closer look. We have an aluminum frame around this one and see what we get. And this comes in only one variant, that is the 8GB RAM variant. That comes with the 128GB of storage, and it's priced slightly higher compared to the OnePlus 5T 8GB variant. That was for 38,000. This is for 39,000. So let's just open it up, and as you can see, the biggest thing I would say is the color change. This one is now white in color, whereas the regular OnePlus 5T was in this black color. This is the metallic finish that it had, but this one is now, let me remove the sticker. And some of you were asking me, yeah, you can remove the sticker. This is just a IMI number and stuff, so just you can remove that. So this is the sand. Something extra in the box. Let me actually show you. Let's just take this out. This comes out, and we get this special case with this one. Again, if you're a Star Wars fan, you can relate to this one. So yeah, you get this bundled in the box, so you can put your OnePlus 5T like this, and it looks like this, a little bit funky, but yeah, it's a special edition, and the quality of this case is actually good. So it's a nice case. It's hard here at the back and flexible rubber here. And apart from that, you get the standard SIM ejector tool and some other paperwork. This is the normal stuff that you'll get. Let's just keep this to the side, and it just, I think so this is a sticker that we get. Let me see if I'm able to take that out. I might have to turn it. We'll look. So this is the standard dash charger that you're getting for fast charging, and USB Type-C cable. No change in that. Let's try to take this out. Yeah. So again, talks a little bit about it, that strive to rule the galaxy, care to choose and stuff. So you're getting this. This is one thing extra you get. And so yeah, that's it. Nothing. Yeah, we also get this. This was surprising. I didn't expect this. So let's see what else do we get in this. We have to tear this. It says, yeah, I have to open it slowly. Yeah. So we get this. So what's in this? So this is, I don't know. What do we have here? So we have origami. And you can make this. It has instructions. So again, if you're a Star Wars fan, you would relate to this one. Sadly, I used to watch Star Wars when I was young, but lately I've just stopped it. So not a big fan. So I would say if you are supposedly 90% faster than Surface Pro 9. We also have the new keyboard. We'll take a look at that in a moment, but let's go ahead and open this up and take a look. So we'll pull this back here, open it up. And this is the new sapphire color. We have sapphire, dune, platinum, and black. Let's take this out of here. This looks really great, just like the new laptop. And let's see what we have in here. So just like you would expect, basically the same thing we had with the laptop. So a quick start guide that explains all of the different ports and things, and then our warranty card. So that's pretty much all you get with it. Nothing special there. And as far as the plugs go, let's take a look here. We have our Surface connector plug. So our AC wall adapter plug that just plugs into the surface block here. And then let's go ahead and open this up. We just have a surface connector on the other end. Let's see if we can open this. And just like the Surface laptop, this has a 39 watt adapter. So pretty much the exact same thing inside here. Let me set this aside. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the ports. On the left hand, camera, of course, on the back with our microphone. We have a camera on the front as well. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the keyboard so we can put this together and then get it set up. And this is a little bit different this year where it's much more expensive and you can use it without being connected to the device. We'll show you that in a little bit, but this comes in at $449.98. Open it up and we have the at $449.98. Very expensive in black or sapphire colors, and it's reinforced with more carbon fiber. So let's see if we can open this up here. So open it up and we have the pen with it as well. There we are. So it is an Alcantara material, it looks like. And that's all you get in here. So just sort of a quick start guide and then the material itself. Feels just like the other ones. And then of course we have our pen in here that just charges while it's in place, and the keyboard itself. It feels very rigid. You can fold this back on itself.
Внутри характеристики могу для сравнения показать Fly Energy коробку IQ 440. 441 моделька возглавляет 440 серию. Давайте посмотрим, что внутри. Телефон уже был где-то на тесте, поэтому слегка вскрыт. Снимаем пленку. Такой вот экран большой. Крышка. Поддевается снизу. Все сим-карты заняты, поэтому включу без сим-карты. Появляется девайсина. Смотрим, что тут еще. Документация. Блок зарядного устройства с выходом 1000 мА. Гарнитурка и кабель micro-USB. Даже доставать не буду. Так,